I'm looking for it. Can I just welcome you all to the Captain Cook Museum for what is an annual event now. Very well attended as usual, and I hope you've all been well fed. And you haven't finished yet, so if you're still hungry, don't worry. All right? But in particular, can I welcome that gallant band of, I think it's about 50 ladies who we've not seen here before, who are especially welcome. And the rest of you who don't know about that will find out shortly. But as you can see, we're blessed once again with fine weather. We seem to have this sort of ability to put these events on, and so far, you know, touch wood, we've never had to hold it inside. Can I just introduce Sophie Fung, Chairman of Trustees.
Again, just to welcome you here, and it's wonderful to see such a lovely big crowd. But this is quite interesting because it's a slight departure from our normal procedure on these sort of occasions, because Miriam has organised this incredible stitching project, which I'm going to ask her to tell you. So I know that many of you will already know all about the project, but for the few people who haven't been involved, we decided to do a project that involved embroidery. This tied in really well with the themes of this year's exhibition, Wives and Sweethearts, A Sailor's Farewell. No sneak peeks. And from my initial idea, I can't really believe that we've ended up with this amazing piece. Judith, who most of you know as well, Judith Clark, has helped me really right from the beginning, and I visited all sorts of stitching, embroidery, quilting groups, and really was overwhelmed with the enthusiastic response from people, and to end up with 50 people who were, you know, really keen to get going and help with this project has been just fantastic. So that's the first thing. Secondly, it wasn't just about the enthusiasm. When the work started to come in, really from the museum's perspective, we were receiving envelopes and little packets and people sort of coming in and revealing little parcels, and each one that we opened was just astounding. Then the next, when we got together with Judith and started to piece them together, it was just, you know, again, incredible and wonderful. So finally we've ended up with this amazing piece. But there are a couple of people that I want to thank. So first of all, Liz, come here. So first of all, Liz Petherick from the Queen Bee Stitchers. Liz helped us to sew the pieces together. Thank you very much. Thank you. And also edged and backed the piece, which is, when you see it, you'll see what a difference that made to the, you know, all the sort of tatty edges that I would have left. If I tried to have a go at it, it wouldn't have ended up like it has done. So thank you. Thanks once again to Liz. And then, obviously, we want to say an enormous thank you from the museum to Judith.
Thank you
because
so much.
Really, as I said, Judith has been involved in the project from the beginning. She's a member of quite, how many? 3 or 4 of the stitching groups that you're all in anyway. But Judith has been down here for countless meetings. We've been on the phone, we've been messaging each other all the way through the project. So the amount of time that Judith's given to this project has been just wonderful, and I couldn't have done it without her. So thank you to Judith. Thank you. And then finally, the biggest thank you really goes to all of the 50 people who participated, and I'm sure that we'll give you all a round of applause as well. We had people, you know, from all around the region, some people from outside of Whitby. We had people who were at school, we had people from the U3A group, so it was a real mixture of a group of people, and what we wanted was for the project to express that sort of variety, and I think it does. So I will take these off Judith now, because I'm going to hand over to Judith to unveil.
Right, I've prepared a very small speech. And really it's just reiterating all that Miriam's just said. And I've written it down because I knew I wouldn't be able to remember, so I'm just going to read it. I just want to say how honoured and very proud I have been to be involved with the Sailors Farewell project. And I think every single one of you that's been involved and have worked so hard on it should also be congratulated and be very proud of yourselves. We've created not only a beautiful and wonderful piece of textile work for the museum, but we've added a little bit of history for Whitby, for our future. I, for one, will be telling all my family for generations to come of my involvement in this project, and I hope you will be too. I'd like to thank Miriam, of course, and the museum for giving not just me, but everybody who's involved the opportunity to participate in the project. And I'd like to thank all of you who have participated and worked so creatively on it. You've done yourselves proud. Thank you. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. You as well, Tom. Here it is. I hope you like it.
Yes, it worked very well.
Yes.
My camera
Somebody else did this bit.
watercolour paint. I've never seen it before.
And
That was mine. Whoever's done that one's just followed on my trouser leg.
Oh, yes, that was group. Yeah, that's right.